Hi, hello, namaste everyone. So, is this the end of an era? So, being a true Dhoni fan, this is my attempt to dedicate my piece of gratitude to this legend, and I'll quickly try to sum up in next 3 to 4 minutes. So, this is what signifies this great man, the myth, the legend. So, in this year's IPL 2023, whenever Dhoni has appeared on the screen, whether it was for 4 overs or even for 4 balls, it has created the kind of viewership on the television, or even the record has gone for a toss on the OTT platforms, the kind of charisma this man had. So what's going to happen today? We still don't know. Yesterday, it was completely washed out because of rain, and fingers crossed today there will be some sort of play, and it will be decided who is going to be the winner. But I like to talk why MSD has become what he is today. If you see this picture, it signifies a purple patch of Indian cricket from 2007 to 2013, where three major ICC trophies were won by Team India, and one man behind all this was MST. And if you see these pictures, the 2007 World Cup victory when Chak De India, the song has become the, you can say, anthem of the cricket. And it was like, see the joy, the pride on the faces, 2007, then 2011, and then 2013. So it's almost a decade now. It has created a vacuum where majority of the people feel that India haven't won any major ICC trophies, and that itself signifies the importance of a great captain or a leadership which Dhoni managed, and we hopefully will be able to accomplish in this year's World Cup in 2023. So one of the main reasons, there are so many attributes to love this man, but why I love him the most is because of his leadership skill. So this is the quote given by John Maxwell. A good leader is a person who takes a little more than his share of the blame and a little less than his share of the credit. So this is what signifies Mahendra Singh Dhoni. If you even listen to his post-match presentation, if his team has not done well, if he has lost the match, he will give his perspective from as a leader where he failed. But if team has won, he will signify a particular area, a particular player. So that is really outstanding, and like you can say, aspire to being a great leader. And this would be the quality which I like to inculcate in myself. There are few instances, there can be many, but I want to keep it very, very short. This is 2008 IPL final. If you remember, Rajasthan Royals versus CSK, it was the went down to the wire. The last over, L Balaji was bowling, and then I think Shane Warne and Soil Tanvir were at the strike, and they had they hit the wing run, and they won. If you see, still a kind of composure he keeps. Even today, you can take an example, whatever the consequence would be, he still have this composure, the smile, the cool, the calmness, whether it's winning or losing. As he keeps on saying, the process is more important than the result. So this is one thing which really, really stand out, and which I can really take home with me what I learned from him. And then second, directly jump to 2016, as because of the legal reasons, CSK was not discontinued from IPL. So Rising Pune Supergiant. So this is the team, and he was being the captain, the leader, and there were great players like Kevin Peterson, Fab du Plessis, then Steve Smith. But what happens afterwards in 2017, removed as a Rising Pune Super Giants captain for 2017, Steve Smith takes over. So it is being told in the media, it is interest of the franchise, and the owners want some youth to take over. So just imagine you being a team leader, then you've been demoted to a, you can say, a team player, and you still don't make any fuss about it. And I am sure it's very difficult, but it was so difficult, but hardly anyone noticed, or hardly it made a news that he has been removed for the captaincy, and now he's being playing as a player, and he almost did his job. Rising Pune Supergiant 2017 just lost by one run to the, you can say, most successful franchise of IPL, Mumbai Indians. They almost won it. But again, this is one of the example where you of the hierarchy, you are at the top, and you are being demoted, and you still play with same zeal, and there is no fuss about it. Like I am a team player first, then maybe a leader. So again, this was like completely which was a highlight for me. Then this heartbreak 2019 semi-final. This was the last glimpse of in Indian jersey, which many of us don't want to see. But this is what the reality is. Again, I like to give example the kind of faith and belief he has created in the minds of the people, of the youngsters and the youth, and specifically who has been following him since so many years, specifically last 15 years. If I remember, we were chasing around 240 to 50, and our score was India were 3 wickets down for 5 runs, but still billions believe, had the faith that if there is a Singh Dhoni, will still be able to, you can say, achieve that target. And it was almost possible. I know there's no ifs and buts, but when he got run out, it was 10 ball 25. If it would not have been directed, it would have been 9 ball 23. And MSD on strike, 9 ball 23. I'm sure the ratio would have been 80%, where India would have reached to the final. And that's the kind of challenges he had always had. But again, in 2020, his team was, you can say, out of the IPL. They were seventh, and they were called as Daddy's Army. And again, if you listen to his post-match presentation, he told he'll come back stronger. He'll make sure that they, you can say, kind of work on their process again. Almost the same team, 80-90% the same team. But see the result in 2021. Again, the great man management, optimum utilization of resources. Whatever you give me, I'll try to get the best out of them. And this is one of my favorite, you can say, quote from his book, where I was reading a book called as Guts and Glory by Makran. You can read that, in where he says pressure takes as an opportunity. So in short, if I have to share about this, if you see the last line, if you stay in the moment, calm your mind and focus on the process, you won't feel much pressure. How easy it can be. I know majority of the time, even we ourselves cannot, you can say, implement that. But if we can implement that, life would be so easier than what we believe. And now, so today is the reserve day, and the final will happen soon. I hope so. I'm pretty sure whether if CSK, I'm again being optimistic. I hope it is a fairy tale ending where they won. He lifts the trophy, then whatever the announcement he has to make. But even if not, if you see his smile, if he wins, there would be just extra smile. Even if it doesn't, that would be great. And it would be like icing on the cake if they win. Even if they don't win, he has already given us so much to, you can say, the kind of memories. I don't think being a Dhoni fan, we will be obsessed that we want it. If we get it, it's great. If we, even if we don't get it, it's great. And the kind of middle order CSK presently have, if you give that middle order to some other franchise, I don't think they would have been able to get the kind of output which they are given. Again, there is team management support. Obviously, Stephen Fleming is there, but again, under the leadership of MSD, why these players are shining, because again, the kind of environment and the kind of freedom he gives to his player, and that is all we can say. So in the end, this is my one of my favorite quotes, and I really truly believe in it, and I really truly uh, try to follow in my own life. It doesn't matter how you start, finish it like Dhoni. So I really hope this is not the last time we are seeing him officially playing. But if it is, we are still happy. If it is not, then it would be a real bonus. I hope all other MSD fans, you would have liked it. If you want to add anything, please do add. And let's keep our fingers crossed for today's match. Thank you so much.